No fluff, no formalities. Let's dive straight into it. First book, Atomic Habits. I think it's really quite popular book, and many people have recommended you to read it. My story is that I was struggling with brushing my teeth consistently, and I implemented the tactics from the book to stack the habits on top of each so that I will continue. So I will wake up, go to cold shower, and straight after cold shower, I will brush my teeth. It worked like magic. It really discovered a big thing of how to build the habits, how to find them, how to destroy the bad ones, how to increase the productivity of good one, how to not scrolling YouTube, and etc., etc., etc. This book is really showing you the power of routine, of compound, repeating the same thing, which is consistency, which is the purpose of this channel, the micro niche that I'm talking about. The goal is to become consistent and to do the same things because they will lead you to success. The small things that change your daily routine that makes it incredible, easy, and productive. Now let's move on to the second book, Hard Times Create Strong Men. This is my first book that I read. I was recommended to read it by my friend. He started watching Hamza at the time, and he said, mate, you should check this book out. And it's really a guide to the guys that didn't have a father. It's really the father guide, I would say, or that had abusive father or something like that. My story is that I was growing up only with mom, and I have father, and it really opened some simple things that you could understand with the father figure in your family. So if you don't have a father or you have a busy mom, I'm really highly recommending you to read it, maybe to reread it if you did. This is my first book that I read, not only about self-improvement, but also in English, so glad that I did. It started my interest in reading, my love in it, my habit. I'm doing reading 45 minutes every single day, and that's the thing that changed it drastically. And finally, we have How to Influence and Influence People book. This book revolutionized the way of communication. It was written in 20th century, but it still works into this day. This is an amazing book that shows you the power of principles that you can use into your life. And one of them is smile. You see it right there, smiling into you straight. I'm always looking into the people's eyes. I'm creating the eye contact. And my challenge was right there to improve it. So I was creating eye contact until they break it. I will never break eye contact until you do it. So now I wanted to level up my skills. I read this book and one of the principles was smile. I was struggling to doing it. I remember I was smiling like this. This was my smile because I wasn't sure should I open to the people like fully in this country where I live. It's not that acceptable to smile to everyone else in the street like in US. After I read this book, like I put myself into these principles. They hit me hard. They motivated me to do something. They motivated me to improve my communication skills. And I really did. I really started smiling. And recently I smiled to the girl in the gym. Now I can go approach one. You see, it's not only about girls. It's also about business, about your life, or your relationships. Communication is everything. It's how we put the information in our brain, how we hear stuff, how we listen to it, how we... I realized that I forget to turn on my lamp, so here it is. It really shows you the effective way of communication, the impact that you can create on your life, someone else's life. They will understand you better, more. It will not be that hard after reading this book. It will really lead you into the way of doing it proficiently. But the one thing is required, the action. You can always read the book and forget about it. Just give it up. I told you the 3 books that I really were into. They really were like reading word in word. It's easy to read, it's understandable, but you need to take action. Basically, you need to note it up. You need to put this into your brain. Brainwash yourself, because it's the start, it's the journey. You're a beginner. You need to start to love to do. Read them, look at this. This is more proficient book, The Way of Superior Man. Let's recommend you to start from it, but still a good one. So the first bonus for you, like they say. Yeah. You see, it's not even about reading the books. It's about taking action. It's about thinking what you can implement into your life. You do this by note-taking. You simply open the book, You open the notes either in your laptop or in your phone if you don't have laptop, or the best way, on the paper. So you can write, but I'm reading in the evenings, so there is no light in my room. It's not the thing how you note take it. It's the thing what you note take. You don't need to rewrite every word. You don't need to not include anything, just little summary. It's time to you to decide what to read. I know. I would not tell you what to do, but the thing that I found helpful for me, after every single chapter, I wrote actionable step for me. What can I implement into my life? What things that I could do about what was written in this. Alex Hormozy recently said that he was at the start of his journey reading hundreds of books on self-improvement, self-help, self-development, money, etc. And he didn't learn anything of it. He was oversaturated. His brain was fried because of it. He had so many information. He not brainwashed himself. He just put this TikTok on this automatic scrolling mode and you see. And the most important, after you put it down, after you write the actionable step for yourself, time to action. This is the key point. You read this book, you got 3 of them. You can download it now. I believe you do this as a habit, so you read Atomic Habits, you implement new habit reading every day, or at least the amount of time, amount of pages that you choose to, and you do it. Because this will literally change your life. This is literally the beginning of you growing and glowing up. And on this note, don't forget to be good and be nice. And I see you in the next one. Bang.